humanity was manipulated from the 5D higher consciousness to the 3D lower consciousness, and it started from the separation from the source. Humanity originally lived in a state of oneness, understanding that life is interconnected, but the manipulative force introduced that humans were separated from divine, nature, and each other. This separation created fear, loneliness, and dependence on external authorities. So fear became the weapon of control. Look around you. Fear lowers consciousness. Through war, survival struggles, suffering, and scarcity, fear became the foundation of our society. Because once fear dominates, people stop thinking clearly and become easier to control emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Look, ancient civilizations held knowledge about souls, energies, dimensions, and higher consciousness. So much of these wisdoms were destroyed, hidden, and rewritten. Sacred teachings were replaced by belief systems that demanded obedience instead of self-realization. The darker side of this is that the system was designed to limit awareness. An education system teaches conformity and not awakening. Religious system taught people to seek God externally instead of within. Government and economic system promotes dependency, stress, and survival mood. These systems work together to keep consciousness limited and self-awareness suppressed. And they disconnected us from nature because nature is a direct link to the higher consciousness. As humans, we moved into the artificial environment and disconnected from the natural rhythm. Our intuition weakened, and without nature's frequency, our mind becomes overstimulated and our soul becomes numb. And the reason why they did this was to erase our identity, and I call it identity trap. People were conditioned to identify themselves through ego labels like jobs, genders, nationality, and status. And this limited identity created comparison, insecurity, and conflict. I mean, look around you and see what is happening in the world and state your judgment. Look, where identity becomes external, the understanding of the soul, which is supposed to be internal, becomes forgotten. Are you aware that we humans naturally has intuition, healing ability, telepathic sensitivity, and manifestation of power? We had all these things, but these abilities were ridiculed, demonized, and labeled as delusion. And once people stop trusting their inner senses, external control becomes easier. Now ask yourself, what is religion? Religion is division, and division is the primary tool of control. And communities and families were intentionally broken through conflict, competition, ego, and cultural division. Because when unity is lost, collective strength weakens. But the funny part is, despite the manipulation, destruction, and division, consciousness can never be permanently suppressed, just like you can't hide the truth. Because when you look at it, the truth is not far-fetched. Many souls across the world are now remembering who they are, reconnecting to their inner truth, and exposing the system built on fear and control. The shift is back. Higher consciousness is already happening. We are remembering, we are embodying, we are becoming. I am God. Who are you?